Welcome to round 3, race number 3 of 10 here in the NOSSCAR Short Track Series. The green flag is out. Humpy in the 43 is on the pole here at Richmond International Raceway. Just Ken in the 78 car in second, Timac in third. Daniel Harmon just barely missed Timac. He went up and hit the outside wall hard. Caleb Starr in the 95 in fourth, Dexter in fifth in the 11. Daniel Harmon recovering so far for sixth in the 23. Tyler Scott in the 16 challenging him for that spot. Oh, and problems for Daniel Harmon. Not sure if there was contact made between he and Tyler Scott or not, but I do know that Daniel Harmon in the 23 just went up and hit the wall hard, nose first. Humpy, the race leader in the 43. Ken in the 78 in second. Timac in third, coming off a win at Martinsville Speedway. Dexter and Caleb Starr side by side for fourth and fifth there. 95 and the 11. Dexter trying to hold the outside line and keep the spot. Caleb Starr gets a good run on the bottom. Caleb Starr going to take the spot. And just behind them is Tyler Scott in sixth, and then you got Dusty in the 14 car running in seventh, having a good run so far in the opening laps. This is one of 3 C Division NOSSCAR leagues. We have 3 A Division leagues, 3 B Division leagues, and 3 C Division leagues. All 3 B Division leagues and all 3 C Division leagues are hosted on the NASCAR 15 video game on the PlayStation 3 console. For more information on how to sign up, you can head over to NOSSCAR.com. Scroll down to the home page and find out instructions, find out more details on how to do so. It's good to see Humpy in the 43 up there towards the front, actually. He didn't get a good finish, not the finish he was looking for at least, at Bristol or Martinsville. And now here he is on the pole at Richmond, but he's trying to hold off Ken in the 78 car. See if we can get a better look at it. There's the battle for the lead just in front of them, guys. It looked like Ken went way up towards the wall that last time by. It looked like Timac in the 24 just did the same thing, though. And now there's the battle behind Timac. That's for fourth and fifth. Dexter and Caleb Starr, they've been battling side by side for a lot of this race. Tyler Scott still in sixth. Dusty still in seventh in the 14 car. Oh! And I think Twitch Whiskers had a connection problem, because her card was there and then it wasn't, and hard contact to the outside wall for the 24. And now he's got some right front damage. He drops now to the 6th position behind Tyler Scott. There's Twitch Whiskers in the 48 on the bottom of the racetrack having connection issues early in the race. Now she's up towards the outside wall. Hopefully the connection stabilizes for her before the end of the race. We have 13 drivers rather, here in the feature race at Richmond International Raceway. Just Ken in the 78 car, he won the pole for the first 2 races. Humpy wins the pole for Richmond, and he's leading the race so far. And a moment ago we saw the number 1 car of One Eye Brad up against the outside wall, coming out of turn 2, I believe it was. And not sure what happened to him, but he's had the worst luck so far here in the opening races of the Short Track Series. Normally a contender for a top 5. And now speaking of top 5, there's a battle for 5th. Tyler Scott trying to hold on to the spot. Timac in the 24 with front end damage, trying to make the most of it. And battle for the position. And oh, Dusty in the 14 got loose coming out of turn 4. He went back up towards the wall, had to chase it up towards the wall, made contact as well with the wall. 14 car still in the race and continuing, but certainly not right behind Timac battling for position any longer. Up front it's Humpy, your race leader in the 43 car. Just Ken in the 78 trying to run him down. And the battle between Caleb Starr and Dexter has settled down a little bit. We can tell you that Caleb Starr is now in 3rd, Dexter is in 4th. Tyler Scott's still running in 5th right here. The 16 car having a great run. Richmond International Raceway so far, that number 16. Oh, there was a car spun at the inside area heading into turn 1, and I think it might have been Rockin' Lunatic in the number 35 car. Currently scored in 12th right now. A tough break for him. Everyone loves this racetrack. Everyone wants to win at this racetrack badly. A lot more than other tracks, for example. But it's easier said than done. This track has so much personality and so much character. You gotta drive the corners with a lot of finesse. That was the number 48 of Twitch Whiskers there. The connection is beginning to stabilize for her, and she's beginning to run the proper line that she needs to be running here at Richmond International Raceway, so she's starting to find some speed. Change for position number 5. Timac takes it from Tyler Scott. See if we can see what's going on in front of Timac. Whoa. Timac getting loose. There's a 3-car tango in front of him here. It looks like it's the 95 of Caleb Starr right there, but I think he's having connection problems. Now his car is snapping back into the correct position that he's in, and it looks like Dexter in the 11 car has cleared Caleb Starr for that position again. They have swapped 3rd and 4th back and forward probably 3 or 4 times so far here at Richmond International Raceway. Both very, very clean drivers. Humpy in the 43 is on pit road. I don't know if you guys saw that. The race leader, he gives up the lead to come down pit road. Might even be a bit of a short pitting strategy, and it looks like the 95 of Caleb Starr is still continuing to have connection issues here. I don't know if you guys saw it a moment ago, but that 35 car, that's Rockin' Lunatic. He's got a ton of front end damage. Tough break for him early going in the race here at Richmond. He's very new to the NOSSCAR leagues, and although the NOSSCAR Short Track Series is considered an entry-level league, whoa! It's still very tough to win here because the short tracks are difficult tracks to drive. And the 14 car of Dusty was spun on the back straightaway, and you guys saw that the 24 went through the 14 car. If you hit the start button, your car becomes a ghost. It becomes transparent. And he elected to hit the ghost button. Timac was able to go right through. Now it is up to the driver completely if they ghost or not. Some say it's more realistic if there's no ghosting, of course, and others say it's manners, it's kindness. It's completely up to the driver. It's their discretion. I think Timac's trying to stay on the racetrack a couple of extra laps to get a bonus point. I think that the odds of Timac picking up the win here at Richmond are slim to none at this point, so I think he's just trying to ride around and get the bonus point. The 78 of Just Ken is now on pit road. So it is Dexter on the racetrack on the number 11 car, who is currently scored as the race leader. He got his bonus point. In fact, Dexter's the next car in front of the 24. 24 is all sorts of loose, though. The tires are gone. Yeah, good run by Dexter so far here at Richmond International Raceway. He's had a couple of good runs to begin here the Short Track Series season. He finished 7th at Bristol, but he had a bit of a tough run at Martinsville, finished in 11th. But he's off to an amazing start in the NOSSCAR Sportsman Series as well. Remember, Daniel Harmon in the number 23 car is your Sportsman Series points leader after 3 races so far out of the 14. If you're just joining us, guys, welcome to NOSSCAR. This is the Short Track Series. We have 3 A-Division leagues hosted on NASCAR Heat 2 on PS4 starting January 15th, 2018. And we have 3 B-Division leagues and 3 C-Division leagues, and all 6 are hosted on the NASCAR 15 video game on the PlayStation 3 console. And all 6 are currently active and will remain active even long after the A-Divisions on Heat 2 begin. And now Timac in the 24 Comes down pit road after getting a bonus point. Dexter got his bonus point as well, and he pit the lap before. And now that was the 78 car going around the racetrack. Rockin' Lunatic in the 35, Dusty in the 14, Humpy in the 43, Twitch Whiskers in the 48, Caleb Starr 95, Daniel Harmon 23, RJ Haywood 42. Doing the car and number call here. And now 24 comes to a stop in his pit stop. Now I believe after this cycle of pit stops, I think it's going to be Ken in the 78 car that is your race leader. He short pitted just like Humpy did, but Humpy didn't make up as much time getting onto pit road as Ken did. Getting a report that after the pit stops, it is just Ken in the 78 car in first. Timac in second, Humpy in third, Dexter fourth, Caleb Starr in fifth, Tyler Scott sixth, Kansas Kid seventh, RJ Haywood eighth, Daniel Harmon ninth, and Dusty 10th. That is your top 10 as they run, folks. Head over to NOSSCAR.com to find out more. Scroll to the bottom of the home page to find instructions and more information on how to sign up and become a NOSSCAR driver in the C Division, B Division, or the A Division. There are no requirements as long as you are a clean race car driver and as long as you are a respectful, kind, and compassionate individual. We don't want immature complainers in our league. 78 car, just Ken. He's got about a 6-second gap over second place Timac in the 24. Might have hit the pit strategy right where he needed to. Humpy, the pole sitter in the 43, runs in third, and he's got quite a bit of a gap in between he and Timac for that position. There he was, actually, the light blue car that's got one car in between he and Timac. That is Humpy in the 43. He's running in third. It's about a 3/4 of a straightaway, I would say, maybe about half. Remember though, Humpy pit before Timac did, so if anything, Timac's probably extending the gap over Humpy. RJ Haywood in the 42 car right there. You see him there. He's coming off a great run at Martinsville Speedway. Finished in 4th in that race. He had a top 3 going at Bristol. Got caught up in an incident with a lapped car. Put him behind the 8 ball early in that event. He ended up finishing 8th out of 15 cars there. But lots to be proud of so far for the 42 team here in the Short Track Series season. They keep bringing great cars to the track. The race is coming down to a close here, guys. We've only got about a handful of laps to go. I think 3 or 4. It's very difficult for me to tell because we don't have a leaderboard when we record the races in this format. However, when we record the races live from the cockpit of somebody's vehicle, you can then see the scoreboard, but you only get the one camera angle all race long. So it's pretty much pick your poison at this point. For the short tracks, it seemed like a no-brainer to go ahead with the race replay format because there is action on the track everywhere you look. Just Ken in the 78 car is closing in on his first NOSSCAR Short Track Series victory in his C Division career. He's already got victories in the B Division leagues. Looking to extend that down to the C levels of NOSSCAR. C as in car, not C as in ocean. 2 laps to go here at Richmond International Raceway. Just Ken in the 78 car, your race leader. Timac getting loose there in the 24. Congratulations to Just Ken 03 in the number 78 car. He is your winner here at Richmond International Raceway. Race 3 of 10 here is Season 1 of the NOSSCAR Short Track Series. Congratulations to the 78 team. Timac 2nd, Humpy 3rd, Dexter 4th, Caleb Starr 5th, Tyler Scott 6th, Kansas Kids in 7th, RJ Haywood in 8th, Daniel Harmon 9th, Dusty in 10th, Twitch Whiskers 11th, Rockin' Lunatic in 12th, and One Eye Rat rounding out the field in 13th. Thanks for joining us, guys. Check us out at Phoenix. That is race 4 of 10 here in the first season of the NOSSCAR Short Track Series. Head over to NOSSCAR.com to find out how you can sign up for any one of the 3A Division, 3B Division, or 3C Division leagues. Take care, everybody. Congratulations to the number 78.